Hello, welcome back to the GBS Analytics Hub. I'm Uday Kumar Mudali. This is part 6, the final part of our KPI Framework series. Over the last 5 videos, we have covered KPI Fundamentals, Finance KPIs, HR and Payroll KPIs, IT Service Management KPIs, and Scorecard Design and Governance. Today, we look forward. How are modern tools, automation, and artificial intelligence transforming the way GBS organizations manage KPIs? And I'll give you a practical 90-day implementation roadmap so you can take everything from this series and actually put it into action. Let me start with a quick history. KPI reporting has gone through 4 eras. Era 1, the 1990s through to 2005. Manual spreadsheets, KPIs collected via email, consolidated in Excel, monthly reports took days to produce. By the time they reached leadership, the data was already stale. If you have ever spent a week building a monthly KPI report in Excel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Era 2, 2005 through to 2015. BI dashboards, tools like Business Objects, Cognos, and early Power BI automated data extraction. Reports became faster, but were still largely static and backward looking. You could see what happened, but you could not interact with the data. Era 3, 2015 through to 2022. Real time analytics, cloud connected Power BI, Tableau, and Click enabled real time dashboards. KPIs updated automatically. Leaders could see performance the moment it changed. This is where most mature GBS organizations of today are. Era 4, 2022 onwards, AI augmented intelligence, generative AI, machine learning, and natural language querying are transforming KPI management. AI identifies anomalies, predicts failures, and recommends actions before humans even notice problems. This is where GBS is heading. How exactly does AI transform KPI management? 6 ways. First, anomaly detection. AI identifies unusual patterns in KPI data instantly. A sudden spike in invoice errors or an unexpected jump in iteration. It flags these before a human reviewer would notice. Second, predictive analytics. Machine learning models forecast future KPI performance based on historical patterns. It can predict whether DSO will breach target next month based on current collection trends. You act before the breach, not after. Third, natural language querying. Business users ask KPI questions in plain English. Show me all the countries where SLA compliance dropped by more than 5% this quarter. No SQL, no BI skills required. Power BI Copilot is already doing this. Fourth, automated root cause analysis. AI analysis correlations across multiple KPIs to identify the likely root cause of a performance drop. What used to take a quality analyst 2 days of investigation now takes minutes. Fifth, intelligence alerts. AI learns what normal looks like for each KPI and sends alerts when something genuinely needs attention. No more alert fatigue from static threshold triggers. Sixth, auto-generative narratives. AI writes the management commentary for KPIs automatically. It explains what happened, why, and what is being done about it. This alone saves hours every reporting cycle. These 6 capabilities are not science fiction. They exist today in Power BI, Tableau, and SAP Analytics Cloud. Which tools should GBS teams use? 3 options depending on your technology stack. Power BI from Microsoft. This is my recommendation for most GBS operations. Real-time dashboards connected to SAP, Oracle, Workday, natural language Q&A with Copilot AI integration, automated alerts and anomaly detection, mobile first accessible anywhere, and it is cost effective because it is included in Microsoft 365 and E3 and E5 licenses. If your organization is already in the Microsoft ecosystem, Power BI is a natural choice. Tableau from Salesforce, best in class data visualization. Powerful calculated fields and LOD expressions. Tableau Pulse for AI powered metric monitoring. Strong integration with Salesforce CRM data. Higher cost, requiring a dedicated license investment. Best for large enterprise GBS with complex multi-source data requirements. Third, SAP Analytics Cloud, native integration with SAP S/4HANA and ECC, planning, reporting, and analytics in one platform. Embedded AI and machine language learning, best ROI for organizations running SAP as their primary ERP. If your GBS is asking me which one to start with, my answer is Power BI. That is what I use and that is what I teach on this channel. And it delivers 80% of what you need at a fraction of the cost. Now let me show you the practical difference between old and new. The old way, team leaders email KPI data to central team each week. The central team copies data into a master Excel spreadsheet manually. Formulas break. Data gets overwritten, version confusion. The report is produced 3 to 5 days after period end, already stale. No drill down capability. No trend analysis, no alerts. And if one person is sick, there is no report. Single point of failure. The new way, direct API connection from your ERP or HRIS to Power BI. Data refreshes automatically, hourly or daily. Single version of truth with no manual intervention. KPIs available in real time, not days after period end. Drill through to transaction level in 2 clicks and automated alerts when KPIs breach a threshold. No human needed. If your GBS is still operating on the left side of the slide, moving to the right side is not optional. It is urgent. Every week you spend manually producing KPI reports is a week your competitors are spending in analysis and improvement. Okay, now to summarize, 5 key takeaways from this section. 1. KPI reporting has evolved from manual Excel to real time AI augmented intelligence. GBS teams still using spreadsheets are operating at a significant disadvantage. Excuse me. 2. AI adds 6 new dimensions to KPI management: anomaly detection, predictive analytics, natural language query, root cause analysis, intelligence alerts, and auto generated narratives. 3. Power BI is the recommended starting point for most GBS operations. Cost effective, Microsoft native, and increasingly AI powered through Copilot. 4. Automated data pipelines eliminate the single biggest failure point in KPI reporting, which is human data collection and consolidation. 5. The future of KPI management is not just showing what happened, it is predicting what will happen and recommending what to do about it before performance deteriorates. Here is a master KPI summary across all functions we have covered in this series: finance, HR, payroll, IT, scorecard design. This is your complete stack of GBS KPI reference guide on one slide. Pause the video and screenshot it for your reference. This is one slide that captures everything from all the 6 parts of this series. Finally, your implementation roadmap. A practical 90-day plan. Phase 1, 1 to 30 days. Foundation, define scope, which functions, which KPIs. Apply the SMARO filter to every candidate KPI. Assign owners, document the KPI dictionary with formula, source, frequency, set targets using benchmarking or historical data. Phase 2, days 31 to 60. Build and connect. Connect data sources to Power BI, whether that is your ERP, HRIS, or ITSM platform. Build the initial dashboard with RAG status indicators. Set up automated data refresh. Configure alert thresholds. Test with the pilot team and gather feedback. Phase 3, days 61 to 90. Launch and govern. Full rollout to all functions and stakeholders. Establish the review cadence: daily, weekly, monthly. Run your first formal scorecard review with leadership. Train all owners on the dashboard and escalation process. Schedule your first framework review at 6 months. 90 days. That is all it takes to go from no KPI framework to a fully governed, dashboard driven performance management system. You have everything you need from this series to do it. That completes the KPI Framework series. 6 parts: KPI Fundamentals, Finance KPIs across P2P, O2C, R2R, Treasury, FP&A, and Intercompany. HR and Payroll KPIs, IT Service Management KPIs, Scorecard Design and Governance, and AI and Digital Reporting. If you have watched all the 6 parts, you now have a complete stack playbook for building and running a KPI framework in any GBS or shared services environment. Coming next on GBS Analytics Hub, I will show you how this framework is in action with the P2P KPI dashboard built in Power BI. Real data, real KPIs, real insights. Subscribe so you do not miss it. And if you have your need for or you require assistance in and help in implementing a KPI framework or building Power BI dashboards in your organization, my contact details are on the screen. Thank you for watching the entire series. I will see you in the next session.